Dragonettes! Master of Dungeons Marker here again. You came back a third time! Oh, you know what the third date means? No, seriously. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We've had a lot of fun in this process together, putting all these episodes together. And you know, it's been a dream of mine to be able to do something like this for a long time, and your support is pushing us a very, very long way. The next cold open may not be me, I'm just saying. No, it's that. It might be one of the other cast members, availability depending, you know. So I hope you can keep supporting us and following us on all social media accounts. Check out our other links in the description below. Shout out to Mike Buckley, who helped me create this world. I love you, man. Well, here's this week's episode, Garf's Halfway Home for Goblins. Are you guys ready for episode 3? Oh my gosh. I've been waiting on this all week. Waiting for this all week. What? Waiting on this? I've been sitting on it, and I've been preventing you from seeing it for an entire week. I love you. That's why I gave you something. So, let me give you something else. You get to meet my friends. Let's meet my friends.
You okay, Mark?
You can switch cameras.
Oh, is that
to
us?
something else.
That's us. I think that's us.
That's you. That's you. That's you.
All right, hey, I'm Andrew. I am, as always, playing Audrin the Faithless, sometimes called the Hopeless or the Hapless. And he is on an adventure with some strange new traveling companions. And let's see where it takes him this time. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm Pal. I'm playing the tiefling. Well, I even mispronounced my own name. Aodi. Which I'm surprised no one's called me Aoli yet, so we're good. Currently on this journey with my awesome friend Adele the monk and 2 random people that I have no idea that might get me killed. But you know, it'll be all fun. This one in particular talks to my mouse for some odd reason.
It's an adorable mouse.
Very cute mouse.
Very adorable.
Is that what the dormouse said?
Adorable mouse. Heyo.
Hello.
I like it.
My name is Jose. I play the human monk, friend to Aodi, Delron, also known as Del. And I like fighting pretty much and helping people out. And don't mind if maybe I kill that one bishop that we're going for, but whatever. If we don't want to kill him, it's cool.
Yeah, you'll kill him. Murder him good.
All right, awesome. Well,
What's a little homicide between friends?
I'm Jordan. I play the Eladrin sorceress Althea, and she now loves pickle juice and is wondering what good will come of broken tools in boxes. But I did have a question for you,
Sure.
if we may start it this way.
Let's do it.
One day she will want to join the Mages Guild, but would the Foxes Guild have heard of her family because her parents are textile merchants?
So, to sort of inform a little bit, yeah. Because the Foxes would have to facilitate the trade that goes from Islaria to Sectus, because they pretty much own all the ships. It's the Foxes Mercantile Guild is what the it's FMG is written on the side of all the boats. So you know how they have things like SMS, whatever, SMS Titanic. The SMS is really just
RMS?
or whatever it is. It doesn't matter what the
stands
acronym.
for United States Ship.
RMS
Yeah.
stands
So
for
they
Royal
all
Mail
stand
Ship.
HMS
for
stands for Her Majesty's Ship.
And Royal Mail Ship as well, RMS.
Yeah. So they really just
We
kind
learn.
of dictate like what who owns the ship or what the ship is like, what flag it's flying under. In this case, it's the Foxes Mercantile Guild, FMG. So all the ships will say FMG, whatever.
What about the ships that say OMG? Are there any that say WTF? All right, I'll stop.
Look at the name of that ship going by. OMG WTF.
I love that.
I think that's my ride.
Yeah, I like. He's trying to say the acronym. Anyways, mages. So essentially, you don't have to be a part of the Foxes to trade, but you definitely have to have some kind of allegiance because they allow you to trade. So you definitely know of the foxes. You would have had to study under the mages in order if you studied any like magic at Islaria before you left. So and it's okay to be a sorcerer. It's also okay to be a wizard. So you would have a little bit of training. Unfortunately, you did not train under the mages. You trained on your own with somebody who probably harbored some opinions about the mages guild, because if you're doing magic outside of the mages, it's sort of not seen in a positive light. But if you would like to join the mages, you would just need to basically do a favor for someone who would be a part of the mage. Then you get a nomination, then you can be a part of it. Aodi will tell you that she has a nomination for the foxes. She hasn't taken up on that nomination yet. Hence, and you wouldn't actually know that because that's me sort of metagaming, telling you that she has a nomination, and she hasn't taken it yet.
She likes telling people that, right?
Yeah.
She wants to be the one to tell people that.
She hasn't said it. So as you guys are leaving, shipping off, I do kind of want to know like how you guys are gonna be set up on this wagon as you're leaving, because that could sort of inform me like who's lookout, who's what. Like what are we doing? Are you guys dressed in your normal garb, or do you still have your ridiculously huge armor on?
I mean, it's not ridiculously. It's just half plate. It should look casually armed. But I also picked up a bedroll, a backpack, a crowbar, a grappling hook, 50 feet of hempen rope, a lamp, some soap, tinderbox, and torches.
I can cast light, so
Yeah, but you never know.
Can you cast
Yeah.
soap?
sort of.
Kind of.
With prestidigitation, clean,
She's gonna come in
smelling
handy.
gloriously of orchids.
So she's kind of our cleaning lady.
You brought along the cleaning lady? All right, fun.
Well, I think if we're gonna go up to this tavern, we're probably gonna get ambushed before then, whatever this skull marker is. So we should probably try and set ourselves up in a way, because we know we're gonna get ambushed, unless we want to try and search for them outside of the road, I think, which would be kind of weird. We could try and search like elsewhere so they don't ambush us.
Like maybe have one of us in the carriage, leading the carriage, and then three of us sort of.
Right.
At least one of you. Yeah, I was thinking you would do that because you seem very intent on doing that.
I can grab onto things and I can hide somewhere.
Well, let's find out who has ranged advantage.
I don't have ranged advantage, but I have daggers.
Could buy a short bow.
To be honest,
probably
I
buy a
only
short
have a
bow.
hand crossbow, so I'd probably not be very good outside. And I'm not very. I'm a little stealthy, but not with when I'm wearing armor.
Did you want to?
I'm stealthy.
Did you purchase everything you needed to?
Yes, I purchased thieves' tools for myself.
Well, I mean, she can also use a hand crossbow. Did you want to purchase one of those too?
I can.
Can you use a regular crossbow or bow or
No.
anything? Have
How
you
much
Bards
is a
only can use
crossbow?
hand crossbows. Well, he'll tell you what a hand crossbow, and you can handle all that. But who has handle animal?
I have animal handling.
Okay,
I have a little bit.
because
Plus three.
I
I
shot
have
you, man.
handle. I have one. Yeah.
1 point in it.
Yeah.
I have 3.
I have
Yeah.
2, but it's
Okay.
also one of my dots. Which
I am gonna buy a
I'll
short
check
bow
mine out in a second.
from the store. If that's
Okay.
possible.
Yeah, you can buy whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I don't mind all that. You guys have plenty of gold.
Althea,
to
you only
play
have throwing daggers, basically.
Let me see. I have my awesome staff. I have 2 throwing daggers.
No one has a sling. Oh, that used
I have
to
a
be
short bow
common
now.
one.
I just bought a short bow.
Short bow, okay.
I can use it.
So I would suggest somebody with the.
Well, how about
handle
then the
animal.
3 of us and you
I'll
just
be in
kind
the
of be our
'Cause I can't really.
ambusher. Since the 3 of us don't really have a lot of range, you could kind of. Plus, you're the stealthiest.
Yeah.
How
So I guess the
tall are
3 of
you?
us could pretend we're merchants and you could sort of like. Outside of the.
My height.
Oh, okay. You're
Oh, because you think they're gonna take us off of the cart, probably?
you're
on.
not a big and broad
They're
tiefling.
probably gonna tell us to get off the
They're
cart.
usually not.
Oh,
I do
okay.
have a tail.
Okay, yeah.
That's
So
the
you
whack
do have a
things.
tail.
So you're saying if they ask us to come off the cart, like if it's you 3 and I'm hiding,
Right.
I can like sneak up behind them or something?
Yeah. You could be our one in the bush.
Yeah,
Something
I
like
should definitely be somewhere on the cart because I'm the one with the merchant background. And then you can be hired guard or something. You can be friend, coworker,
Can
whatever.
live with that. Well, she's
Or
our
you can be
she's
on
the
the road.
bard. She's the entertainment. She's
That's
here
right.
to, you know.
I'm just hitching a ride. What are you guys talking
Yeah,
about?
that's right. She's a traveler.
I ain't
so
working. I just hitched a ride on this
She's
wagon.
giving us gold to hitch a ride.
And so we're on our way from this city to the town of Halfway.
You bought the crossbow, right?
Sharp bow.
It's a tavern.
Should I buy the
Tavern of
crossbow?
Halfway.
I'm good for now. Oh yeah, let's buy the
And
crossbow.
shoot, we should have asked. Who,
You haven't left. You haven't shipped off yet. So
We're planning more.
Does anyone know who owns the Tavern of Halfway?
New crossbow.
so you want to ask that to
Are we still in Frank's?
Lady Frank?
Yeah.
Lady Frank?
I figured you were out in front.
Yeah, I'm just, yeah, so Lady Frank, you were off to, just investigate the troubles on the road.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the Halfway Tavern or the troubles they've had?
Oh well, since the goblins moved in, the proprietor hasn't been seen since. I can only assume that something terrible has befallen.
Well, I guess we're gonna liberate the Halfway Tavern from these goblins.
Be mighty nice of you. If I wish something, I wish this was going to be better, but I don't think this is going to work out very well for us. I don't know who owns it. If that halfling boy is dead.
The Halfling Boy? Mm-hmm. Which Halfling Boy?
Well, he's the owner.
Halfling Boy. What's his name?
Oh, I don't remember. He had a black hair, straight black hair, and funny glasses. But I only saw him. I did a lot of business with the patrons. The chef, he's a nice man.
What's the
Really
chef's
nice.
name?
Oh, Dredrick.
Dredrick.
Yeah.
So she at least has a crush on the chef. Let's write that down. And
Just put a little
this
heart next
Creek
to it.
Ant, he really lowballed
three.
us.
The
And I was being really kind with that crush thing. The Creek Ant really lowballed us.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Yeah.
But,
All right.
we're here to find out what's going on more than get paid. Right, guys?
Yeah.
I mean, I care about helping people. However,
Yeah.
do you know exactly where you were ambushed?
Oh, I saw halfway it was in my eye line. It couldn't have been more than 100 feet ahead.
Oh, she was basically there.
I was almost there. I was driving for a few hours, 7, 8. My son was getting rambunctious. That's how I know it was a full 7 hours. And by the time we got home, he was dead asleep, and I was dead tired.
All this talk of dead.
Well, I didn't see any dead bodies, if
Didn't
that's
see
what you're implying. All right.
Let's hope we find some.
All
We should
right.
probably keep one of these goblins alive and ask him a few questions.
Does anyone speak Goblinoid?
I don't think we do. Can I do
Damn.
some sort of perception check to see if she's not giving us anything?
You can do insight if she's lying.
Comprehend
Okay.
language.
Oh,
Is
nice.
she withholding any information? Is she lying?
I will let you figure that out.
17, and
Plus-
Plus-
+2.
then is my insight we're talking
Yeah.
about? Insight, yeah, +2, so 19.
19. No, she's absolutely telling you the God's truth from her perspective. She was really scared, so she might be omitting stuff, but just out of fear. But that could just be her memory not remembering stuff because she was so afraid. When she recalls those memories, she has a shake in her voice, so you can see it's genuine fear.
All right, we got one of those chatty Cathys, you guys.
Alrighty, so you go back out to the carriage, you go back out to the horse, and you see a gentleman wearing, the helm that's on the sausage? He's wearing it on his sausage. Not the one you're thinking. He's wearing it on his head sausage.
I want one of those helmets.
And it's like a Spartan-y helmet, but
With
it's
a
got
sausage on it.
it's got like some ornate stuff kind of carved into the side, a hammer and a sword kind of crossing that way, and it's kind of carved in and it's painted. The rest of the armor is kind of whatever, it's just standard, but it's full plate. So this guy's pretty well-to-do. He's got a a long sword, a shield attached to him, and he's petting the horse. Oh, gently. Oh, so gently. And he says, as you walk in, or as you walk to the horse, he says, "Oh, sorry. Just, equestrian fan. Saw a good-looking horse and thought I'd come by and say hi."
No problem. Yeah.
Okay.
You can keep petting if you want.
Oh, yeah. Did you just buy this mare? Did you just buy a horse?
It was given to us.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
It's like, do you know anything about the road to halfway?
A bit dangerous, I heard. Why, are you heading that way?
It appears that way.
You wouldn't happen to be the paladin that the guys are talking about, would you?
I wouldn't consider myself much of a paladin, but what have you heard?
Well, I heard that there's a paladin that just came to port who didn't have an allegiance with the wheel.
Yeah, I try to avoid, I try to stay unassociated.
Oh, yeah. Well, the wheel knows of your description. They've even told the helm. Some of us guys were told to look out for you, that you might cause trouble. Just know that if you do, I'll have your head on a spike.
And I'll have your head on my
That
fist.
makes two of us.
Let's not go into idle threats here. I just
You started.
needed to send a warning to an outsider.
Warning taken.
All right.
He literally wants to help people.
Or so I say.
That's good for him, but he doesn't hold allegiance with the wheel. He doesn't even claim a god. And how does a paladin not claim a god? I mean, Dia knows best. But for her to give you such powers, it's unwise.
Well, I say whatever powers I have, I never asked for them.
You just called your god unwise.
I step up.
All right. I've been outwitted. And that's where I'll make my leave.
All right, yes.
Good day, milady. Milady.
Shoot
right?
for my horse, sir.
It's milady.
Alright.
Milady.
I give them a
Sir?
level 17 wink, or charisma wink, like.
I just give him a stare.
And he walks away, and you hear clunks as he's walking away. It's just plate mail, just kind of.
As he walks away, I turn to my companions and I go, "Well, I should tell you now, if you travel with me, that might not be such a rare occurrence. I have a lot of interlopers."
Sure. That's a word.
It's a word.
We can use that one.
All
All right.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not something that don't cause any trouble.
So, anything else? Lasting stuff? No?
No,
Well, I
think
do
so.
want to inspect the carriage.
Sure.
And see if I can find any place where I could possibly hide.
Sure.
Like maybe under it or...
Well, just you'll travel with us comfortably, and then when we pull up like a mile
Right.
away.
That's why, like, when I see the tavern in the distance, I want to go into
But
it.
you want
whatever.
to check the. Okay.
And we
just
could
give
empty
me.
a box for you.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
I
so
wanted to
instead-
know if it was possible maybe to like grab under the carriage.
Yeah, he wants to really hide
Yeah.
under. Like,
I can
he
give you
really.
some.
Because I don't want to get inspected.
He doesn't want the box
You know
being
what?
stabbed through.
I
Yeah.
don't want to make this harder. than
Interloper was the
I
right
need to.
word. Sorry, go in.
I looked it up in the dictionary.
Leveled up in
Guys, thesaurus. Thesaurus Rex. Anyways, yeah, I don't want you to roll for it. I'm just
Oh,
gonna give
okay.
it to you.
You figure
yeah.
it out.
You can see that there's like a spot that if you make like an athletics check that you can kind of hold yourself up, and maybe if you make a stealth check, you can keep yourself well hidden.
Like you're gonna Van Damme it, where you?
Yeah, I'm not good at athletics.
No.
No, I'm not strong.
What if we use your
Or-
rope? Oh wait, that
Just-
would just
Yeah.
keep him
Oh, the
stuck.
rope.
But I mean, you could like hold on to it better.
I can
You
cut the
could-
rope
you could,
off.
Yeah, you could tie
I
yourself
have
to
rope,
to
too.
it and then cut it off. And you're
Can I
able
make
to-
that right now? Can I just like
Sure.
tie it up somewhere under the carriage?
Yeah, it'll take what,
So
30
this is sort of
feet?
like Cape Fear, where he's tying himself to the bottom
Yeah.
of the.
Yeah, doing.
Well, I want to
Cape
set
Fear.
it up so I can go in afterwards.
Yeah. So yeah, you're able to do that. That's easy. So you drive and it's pretty much a nice day. It's a little cooler going to the north. It kind of cools off. The humidity kind of drops. It's still hot, but it's not humid. And you can actually feel the temperature dropping as you get closer to halfway. And it takes you a couple hours, and at around hour 6, you notice that there is a carriage, not unlike yours, that's knocked off on the side of the road there, and it's sort of caddied without one of its wheels. It's caddy cornered. I don't know. It's off kilt. It's got one of its wagon wheels missing, and it's off. It's
Tilted.
empty, or you think it's empty, and it's off to the side of the road.
Do we see the tavern yet?
Jilted?
Tilted?
Tilted?
Just say
Sure,
tilted.
tilted.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
tilting.
Do we see the tavern yet or not?
No.
All right, I
Looks
stare
like trouble.
at it, see what it's about.
Okay.
What do your silver eyes see?
They're
Perception check.
purple, but let's do
Purple
it.
eyes see.
19, but insight, perception?
Perception.
Perception.
There was another one. Yeah.
Perception. Deception. Persuasion.
I know that
Plus
that's
2,
enough.
so 21.
I know it's enough. You definitely see that there's stuff missing from the inside of this wagon. You see that there is one crate that's left in, but it looks like everything else has been taken. And if someone gives me an investigation check, that's good. I can tell you what you think is missing.
All right, so
Who's got good investigation?
Yeah, I'm not gonna try.
investigation, I have a plus 2.
Nice.
All right, we'll
what
try
about
it.
AOD?
11, 12, 13. Not amazing.
Me too.
Huh?
Very
13?
13.
The
good
wagon wheel, the pin that holds the wagon wheel in, that one's gone. And then on the other side, when you look at that wagon wheel, the other one's gone too, but the wagon wheel is gone as well. So not only did this person who took stuff, they actually took just the pins, and maybe they took one wagon wheel.
Let me add that to the list.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
fuck are they making here?
They must be building something.
This doesn't sound like spell stuff. I don't
Okay.
think.
There is one crate.
Brought that note.
There is one crate in there.
Pins.
All right.
One wheel.
I
Yep.
have a crowbar.
Would you like to look at it?
Nice.
So we've pulled our carriage up next to him, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how close we want to get? And yours kind of hidden.
Well, not yet because I haven't seen the tavern yet. But
Yeah, but we're
while
coming
they,
up to
yeah,
trouble.
while they investigate, I'm gonna keep Shrimpo ready and do a
Perimeter check.
just look around.
Give me a survival
Are
check.
you
or
inside the
perception
carriage, or are you
whatever.
kind of like
No.
circling?
He's circling.
I'm on top of the carriage, getting a
He's
higher
looking
up.
around the area.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Alright,
Do you want to give me a survival or perception?
Survival. I mean, my perception's better.
Okay.
16.
16. You don't see any goblins. You're not sure about tracks. There's a lot of, maybe if you used survival, you could kind of dictate what's what, but you just see tracks. It could be multiple tracks and you're not exactly sure.
The one damn game we have no rangers.
True.
Anyways, doesn't
You can
matter.
try and track.
Use
But
your
I'll just
crowbar.
keep an eye while they look through things.
Look for tracks.
Yeah,
Oh, to open the crate.
crate.
That's
So
much better
you-
use of it.
You open the crate with your crowbar, and
Well, don't need to check for traps, no. But I'll just open the crate.
it's fine. There's no
I
traps
figure
here.
it's- these
I
are
could-
regular-
yeah.
Regular day merchants.
Cheese.
Cheese wheel?
Daddy,
Cheese wheel?
cheese.
Cheese wheel?
Big wheels of
Cheese
cheese.
wheel? Wheels cheese.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cheese wheel.
About
So I
5
got
wheels of
oranges
cheese.
and
I
cheese
turned
wheel.
that into our
Dinner
carriage.
for like
Yeah.
a week and
A
a half
bit,
or
yeah.
so. Just sausage.
Yeah, we
and
definitely hook up the mouse
What a
with
great
some cheese.
feast we're
Here's
gonna
some
have
cheese
all the
wheel.
time.
One perception check.
We've struck cheese gold.
Every night, just sausage.
Above
and
10?
cheese.
Sausage and cheese. That's not too bad. I could live off that for some time.
Okay, above 10. All right. Roll a percentile die. Do the percentile roll.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, you have yours? Oh, you wanted to use that one. It's only a
just do
D60
it.
though.
D60 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
D60?
that's a D60.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a D100.
No,
Oh,
you
Yeah.
need to do both.
2d10.
Yeah.
Or this one.
2 D10s. You need to do both.
Here we go. 22.
22. There's one potion of healing in there.
Oh.
Someone stuffed a potion of healing in a corner.
Carriage or the crate?
Of the
Where did I
crate.
put this potion of healing? Cheese crate.
No one will look here.
We want to carry the potions?
Hell yeah.
You seem to be the most magical.
Yeah, I have a stoof. Yeah.
And take a realm of cheese so for the mouse to have food.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Mouse
these are like
is gonna have
yeah.
a feast.
I like
Don't
take
worry,
my
we
dagger.
have our own crate
yeah, I
for
take
it.
my dagger and I like carve out a little house, like a little diorama for the mouse to live in a little
slowly
cheese
eating
heaven.
this house.
That's so cute.
See, I have a 2 for animal handling, so this is why me and the mouse get along so well.
What the heck is
You
going
beat
on?
me by another
It's
one.
a cheese house for the mouse.
So
It's
cheese,
a cheese house for
a
the
healing
mouse.
potion, and can I take one more look for tracks or scuffle?
Yeah, go ahead. Survival.
13, 17.
17.
17.
What you see is little feet coming in to where this wagon was. They appear to be maybe goblin feet, and then human feet running back.
Okay. Now, does it look like
They're all, but you don't see any goblin feet running with the human
people,
feet.
as if
Yeah.
people retreated?
But
now,
you see
does
like
it look
two-way
like
goblin tracks.
the carriage careened off, or it just came to a stop, and then?
Careened off.
Oh, okay. So it was almost a car accident kind of thing.
Yeah, like
Aye.
like
Spook the horses in.
I alert my and what direction did the little what I assume is goblin feet
north.
go? North.
They went south and north.
The humans went south.
Yeah, humans clearly went back to Sectus.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're heading north.
North,
towards
yeah.
the thing. I alert my companions to this information. I say I'm finding some goblin tracks. I give it a scoop. Definitely goblin tracks. It looks like I don't see any blood, and
Nope.
I don't see any weapons or anything.
Nope.
Interested in stealing these items.
Yeah, they just took weird stuff, except they left the cheese.
I'm just gonna re-mention so we have it fresh. They took a belt, a broom, 60 feet of rope, 2 pins, and 1 wheel.
Interesting.
They building something?
Feel
I
like
don't
they're
know.
building
At first,
a
I thought
wood
they were
golem
trying
or
to make
something.
some kind of human scarecrow thing, but
Yeah,
then
like a golem or
but
something.
now this
golem.
Some sort of like wood golem.
yeah this wheel pin business.
What are they building? Who will know?
Maybe they're just artists.
Yeah. Maybe they just like creativity.
Outsider art.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
That's what
real
we
just
encounter.
weird stuff.
How far are we from halfway?
Another hour and a half, another 2 hours. You'll be there in no time because that's what it takes you D&D time to get there.
Right.
When you
So there
when
was,
you get there-
but before we go, there was
Sure.
nothing that would that we would recognize to any identity, like in the carriage, the broken carriage, like
like who
like a
Who it belongs
wallet
Like an ID.
or purse,
an ID like there's
I don't know,
there's
maybe-
a driver's license
maybe
right the front
like a
seat.
cloak, a clothing that was left behind, anything, belt buckle.
There,
or
there
nothing
is
like
a emblem. There's a little fox emblem on the side of the wagon.
that. Okay.
The trade.
Can I take one of the wheels and
It's
stuff
a
it in our
fox that's
carriage?
jumping out the hole. That's the emblem.
In case one of our wheels gets screwed up.
So you want to be the Wainwright and just take that off,
Yeah, I mean the pin's already gone. Oh
Yeah.
no, they took two
Got a spare
wheels.
wheel.
Oh.
and you tie it to the
Spare,
the side.
the spare
Yeah.
tire.
You
Yeah.
got a spare.
wheel. Can we take that emblem off?
It's actually
Carved into the wood?
it's burnt into it.
Shoot. Is there?
So
Because it's a good idea to like put it on ours.
Yeah, I was
maybe,
gonna put it
but-
on ours.
But do we have that on ours? On our carriage?
We
Since it
don't
was
want
given to
them.
us
They
by
don't-
the foxes?
this one doesn't. This one has a similar one, but it's the helmet.
I tell, or I ask Aote what you
It's
think.
the
She's
helmet
like,
and
should we
sausage?
travel under the guise of fox?
Yeah,
of
yes.
being fox
Okay.
I'll do the
representatives?
helmet and
All
sausage.
right, so we're traveling for
Oh, we're traveling
Lady
under the
Lady
helmet.
Frank, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
yeah.
Anything that's marked by the Guild of the Foxes, they don't want them there anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Well,
probably
they
gonna
would
be
ransack us like that.
Yeah.
They would
Well-
be stealing obscure stuff. It'd be basically like killed.
Now, I'm not one to help those of ill intent, but should we maybe cover or scratch off this fox mark on the carriage there so no one knows that the carriage, who the carriage belongs to?
I mean, you can if you want.
Give it a little scratch, I guess.
Sure.
Does anyone have any chalk? Whatever. All right, let's move on.
Okay, so you scratch it out. That's easy. and you're able to move forward. As you get closer to what you closer to what you believe the location of halfway, you see more and more wagons, and now you're seeing discarded clothing on the floor. You're seeing broken, rotten vegetables, broken crates, barrels of like what looks to be dried alcohol, and they're littering all of the trail to halfway. So the last 200 feet are just
like
covered
strewn with
in.
stuff.
It's literally a what do they call that? A parking lot. It's basically a parking lot of wagons, and you see like a few dead horses here and there. Maybe you see a dead body down the road a little bit, face down in the road.
I'll get in my hiding spot.
And you see halfway, and it's a 2-story tavern, and it's got a little sign that says that's halfway, and the sign is cut in half, where it says half and then way, and they move alternately. So I can't. How do you do?
You're doing it. You're doing it.
Seesaw.
Yeah, it seesaws like with the wind, there's like what you could see on the side, just fruit and vegetables. You can see a pile of rotten fruit and vegetables on the side, on the corner, just literally just piled on the side of halfway.
So before I head down to my hiding spot, I'm gonna tell everyone safety word is pickle juice.
Pickle juice.
Pickle juice.
You guys need me to jump out?
Speaking of, I take a little shot of the pickle juice.
I think she's addicted to the pickle juice. So these carriages in the parking lot, they don't look like they've all been parked. They look like they were like brought there, ransacked,
Yeah,
and then
some of them like flipped
flipped
over.
over.
Some of them are totally flipped over.
I go, well, it's not like we're gonna be able
If
to really
you do a perception check, you can find a bunch of just random common items.
anything uncommon or rare.
I want to do it too.
You won't find anything rare,
I'm going to do it.
but if you'd like to find a couple of
One.
uncommon stuff.
Woo!
You rolled a 1?
Woo, yeah.
Pickle juice too good.
Oh, dude, you found a rock on the
18.
floor.
18.
18?
Oh, you guys, this rock's really cool.
All right, so okay,
You'll go,
so
yeah.
what you find is a nice-looking butcher's knife, like one of the
cleaver.
a cleaver, and it's got an ivory handle.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you find that kind of
Are there elephants in
the-
this world?
I don't know.
elefantes. Es gris y grande. Yeah.
Muy picante.
Now that's my Spanish lesson for today.
And we're done. Yeah,
And we're done. Game over. Bye, guys. And that was Spanish with DM marker.
with DM marker.
All right. So, what we're looking at here is we're looking at a bunch of stuff. You're going to hide, right? So make me a stealth check. And
Oh God.
Nope.
22.
Oh, okay.
sheesh.
I go,
Sit
okay,
I'm
I
gonna sit on his.
I don't
I
give you.
am the carriage.
I just I go, well, I better
I'm holding the
investigate.
wheels.
Shoot, you know what I don't have is a shield. Does anyone have a shield?
No, they don't carry that.
My body.
We need to check out that dead body.
Look in one of the boxes for like a pickaxe
the
or
little
something.
boxes.
A shovel uses a tiny
Add
shield.
something into it.
Yeah, kind of start. Okay.
Can
well,
he hobble a stupid shield out of broken tool parts?
A real.
I feel like I could
I
pick
said
up
I
a
was
piece
like
of
a
wood
wooden
or
one.
something,
Yeah,
like a plank
wooden
of
one.
wood.
Just stab the dagger, your knife into
I
it.
give you a
and
spare
hold it.
carriage wheel.
What do you think, Jose? Do I let him attach a
Two
shovel,
daggers.
a head of a shovel, to his
Like
A shovel handle and then a dagger.
A little buckler.
yeah, like a
Little
buckler.
That will last like one round.
I'll give you 1 AC that'll last 1 round.
That's actually
For
going to be really useful.
really good.
Custom-made buckler.
Okay, well, I just kind of see.
But if somebody hits your AC, it's just gone.
Okay. I go, all right. Before we get a little closer, because we're not going to really be able to sneak up that
right.
well because clearly they're ransacking all these carriages. But
So-
That's why
I do
I'm
want to
in
get a
the
closer look at that body and find out what happened here and
Okay.
how aggressive we should be in our.
So as you get closer to the body, and you
Diplomacy.
notice it's about 25 feet away from the entrance of halfway, you notice that there is 4 goblins that are around another wagon that's across from halfway, and they are looking in the wagon, and they're pulling pieces of wood off with their bare hands of the wagon. They're literally like manhandling it, taking it apart for goblin handling it, taking it apart for parts and stuff, and they're looking at stuff. They actually don't even notice you guys coming.
for no reason.
You never know.
So
Let's see how you use it.
let's see where the tavern is. If you could maybe draw it on the thing. The tavern. No, not inside the tavern. We're coming up to the tavern, and
Yeah.
then where is our carriage, their carriage, and the dead body?
So if you want to say that the tavern is right here, right? The
Or just
tavern is-
maybe a couple blocks back.
Let me get some goblin
Start
guys
using our
here.
guys here.
So we'll just say that this is the tavern is right here, right? The tavern is right here.
Okay.
The carriage is about 40 feet. Yeah, the carriage is right here,
Okay.
and the goblins are all littered right around here, and they are all looking at the carriage and taking parts off, and you guys are coming from this direction right now.
Okay.
And the dead body, I'm going to use, who's going to be dead? Who's going to be dead? This guy. This guy's going to be the dead body.
So he's
Pirate
behind,
Man.
He's behind them.
I think that was Dill.
It was.
That was Dill.
Relish.
R.I.P.
How did
Relish.
how did Gil
That
get
was
Gil
relish.
get out here so quickly?
Goliath legs.
All right. Well, I go. Maybe we should take care of these goblins before I get too close to that body.
All right.
I don't know. I can't really stealth, can I? Not in a half plate.
You can stealth. You can make a stealth check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Right? Half plate?
Yeah,
Disadvantage.
I get off the box that I was sitting on that's on top of
Yeah,
me.
I'm not stealthy.
Open it slightly, like, he's gonna try to kill goblins.
Should I go?
Not yet.
I can't see anything from down here.
Well, what do you guys think? Should we attack these goblins?
Yeah.
I'm staying in the cart.
I have divine sense, but I don't think it does anything for us.
Not here. You could just sense evil.
Does anyone have any starter powers?
I mean,
I'm under the carriage. I can't really speak.
I could do magic missile, but I don't know how much combat we're gonna see. If that's gonna be a waste of that. I have Ray of Frost, and I need to look up what that does.
It freezes them.
It's just a ray of frost. I think it's like a D10 cold damage. Yeah, so.
We'll have it open.
Yeah, I just need to see how
Girl, we gotta get you a book.
yeah.
one of
Well,
those
are we
with the-
gonna
the app.
talk to these
maybe
goblins or just
something
attack
with,
these
all
goblins?
The spells written out. Say it
What's
again.
up?
Are we gonna attack these goblins or talk to these goblins?
1d8 cold damage, and their speed's reduced by 10.
How many feet am I away from them at this point, without having to worry about being stealthy?
Let's say 50.
How
50
far away
feet.
are they?
Okay.
50 feet.
You want me to sneak up on them?
I
can
know
get
I
off
could
the
do
cart.
something.
Okay.
Because I can see them, right? Because I'm in the cart. So I
Yep.
peek over, but they can't. Is the cart covered?
Yeah, we did get a cover for the cart.
You got
I
it covered
peek.
from
I
the cart.
peek from. I'm assuming you're the one at the front.
Yeah, I'm by the horses. Yeah.
So I peek, and what was I gonna say? I do vicious
You want to do vicious mockery?
vicious mockery, and I want to
You should
say,
ambush them when they come out.
Yeah.
you're all a bunch of stupid snowflakes.
All right.
Damn cucks.
All right. So let's roll for initiative. I'm going to do a wisdom saving throw for this goblin,
Stupid
who's the
liberal
closest
goblins
to
and
you.
their
You know,
liberal agendas.
Okay, so he failed his saving throw. He rolled a 1.
Nice.
This
You
dice
really-
really likes
you
rolling ones
really-
for me.
Did we roll?
Hit him right in the
For
politics.
initiative.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we're just rolling dice for fun.
Oh,
I thought
rolling
that's what we were
initiative?
doing. I
I'm
wasn't sure.
17 at initiative.
Oh, 19
I'm
plus
10.
4. I'm 23.
I'm switching to my swirly dice.
23?
23.
Jesus.
Okay, anybody lower than 23?
Don't even breathe.
17.
Whoa, you guys are like,
Oh, wait.
whew. 18 is
Hold on.
Dell, and then 17 is
Not someone to say.
Ode,
Yeah.
and then what did you get?
It's my score plus what?
It's your Dex mod plus your roll.
Yeah, which was 10.
Right, my roll was 10, and then I look up my dexterity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Trying
so
to
go
make
back
a
one.
monkey out of you.
that's the
So I
easiest
says
way
to
to do it.
Mabel, I
Plus
says.
2. Okay.
12.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
Are they armed? Are these goblins armed?
Oh yeah.
Like, do they have two
Yeah,
arms?
they have 2 arms. One of them has a vestigial coming out the back of his neck.
Oh,
Just
some
kidding.
special goblins.
But they are dressed curiously. They are not dressed as you would expect a normal goblin to be dressed.
Are they dressed like dapper?
One would say dapper if the
Wow.
clothes fit.
So, but they're wearing the clothes of like wealthy merchants or people. in
They
that
are
sense.
wearing clothes that appear to be like a chef's clothes.
Right.
Bartender's clothes.
That's that.
So they're playing house.
They're playing house
playing
with
house with
tavern.
halfway.
That's cute. Let's go.
They're playing halfway house.
They're playing halfway up.
This is Cashmere,
only
you
playing
fat whore. There was a show called Halfway House.
I love it when you call me fat whore. Anyways, all right. So please roll the damage. You actually hit that first goblin.
Nice.
This stupid thing.
So it's a D4,
D4.
and then he's gonna get disadvantage.
Get out of there.
Just against her.
Four.
Against
Nice.
anyone.
All right. Okay. So first Gabi, he gets hit for 4 damage. What? What'd you say about my mama? And he gets really indignant, and he turns around.
Hide.
And
It wasn't me.
Audrin,
Well,
you are not. Are you, yeah, I guess you're taking the reins, right?
well, I'm like kind of circling to the side, so when I hear her yell,
No, it's psychic.
or it's psychic.
Oh, really?
So
That's
Vicious
awesome.
Mockery is 1 action, and since it's a cantrip, it's free of cost for me at any time. And it's 60 feet, so anyone within 60 feet of me.
All right. Well, I
And
guess I
they
can.
can hear me in their head when I tell them vicious insults.
Yeah. And so he turns around, and he's staring at you guys. You guys are over here.
I'm
somewhere.
hiding.
So
Epic.
you guys are
Covered.
clearly seeing them.
Pissed off a gun.
They clearly see you. I should probably use another. These are really cool, by the way. I love these so much.
Yeah, there we go.
So that way we're a little farther out. We're in a little bit of an arena. Okay, so, and y'all are, what did I say, 50 feet? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm good at counting, and we'll just put you
She's
guys
basically hiding behind me.
right there.
Yeah.
And then you're under the carriage. And
Well, I
we'll
was
just call
kind
that
of
the carriage.
moving forward up when they weren't looking, so I'd probably be, I don't know, kind of halfway towards the body.
You halfway to halfway?
Halfway to halfway. But off to the side a little.
Okay, so this is the trail right here.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
the
I'm
trail,
like just off the trail. It was
the
like
trail will go off right here, like that, and so this is all foliage, and broken stuff that you can
Foliage.
easily hide in. So you're gonna be over here, foliage, and this is the cart. Somebody has to be riding the cart.
Me.
All right,
We're all on there.
all right, Audrin. What
all
would you
right,
like to do?
let's launch a bolt in their ass.
All right. So you have the goblin that just turned around. He's the one who was like, "What'd you say about my mama?"
And he thinks Althea said it.
Yeah.
That's right. You're like
You're just there like,
Yeah.
Well, and your mini's like, what?
Yeah,
What?
no, that's what- yeah.
You're giving him the old New York salute. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it is now. All right.
Okay, so I launch a bolt at their arse.
All right, go ahead.
Now, am I coming out of anything? I'm not hidden or anything. Do I get advantage of any sort, or just like a regular launch of a bolt?
Did you want? Well, if you wanted to stealth, that would take your action.
I was not really stealthing.
Because then that would
particularly.
be
Okay, not just attack. 15.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
15 hits.
Nice. Thunk. 4. A D6. Not this one then. Man, another.
Give him a D6.
Here.
Gravity dice.
4 plus
The dex.
4, 8.
Dang.
Got him for 8.
And that's the one that just turned around, right?
Yeah.
What'd you say about my mom?
Thunk.
That's what you said.
Nice, that was awesome.
I said
And-
you're gonna join her in hell.
So
He's like, yeah, that was cool.
yeah, he
Under
just
his breath.
and then he just falls over. And all right, so Goblin's turn. So what they're gonna do is, oh yes they did. They are going to hide in the carriage, and they're going to all take advantage of the situation. So they're all going to hide, and then start. Well, they're going to be hiding at a disadvantage.
Do you have a torch?
Yes. Yes, I
Because
do.
you guys, they clearly
And
like were
and
trying
have
to hide in
Flint and Tinder.
whilst being seen. So
Do goblins hate fire?
It'll hurt them.
Ah, okay.
okay, so they've stealthed. I can't tell you the roll because that would be too inappropriate. And they're going to pepper arrows into that direction. One at Audrin. Actually, all of them will be at Audrin because
It's
you know
not my
what?
day.
I don't like Audrin.
Not my day. Everybody likes Audrin with his 17 charisma.
Okay, so 2 of the arrows just miss.
See?
I definitely know that
they
they
missed on
missed.
purpose.
And then
They
the
couldn't hurt
other
this pretty
one
face.
actually rolled a 20 to hit.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, so 20 definitely hits, I know that. So you take a healthy 4 points of damage. And an arrow right to the gut. Look!
Feel healthy.
All right, and then Del. So
Mount.
what I can do is I can let the carriage naturally move, and the carriage is going to move about 50 feet per second. So,
Per second.
well, 50 feet per 3 seconds.
Right.
Do we have a horse mini?
Here, I'll use the big beefy guy.
He's our horse. That's one sexy horse.
No, I like our horse.
Here,
Yeah,
no,
that's
it's gonna be a rat.
Oh.
Okay, well, it's
Wait,
cute.
shouldn't that be the mouse?
Tone. They also hit though too, right? Which was
Yeah, but they hit at
Yeah.
a disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, I might still see them. Well, I can't. Not even looking. I know something's
Well,
going on.
your passive perception, what is that?
15.
You know exactly where they hit. They did not hit well. Hide well? Words are hard.
Yeah. I think I will break off the rope,
Sure.
roll out of the cart.
Roll out.
The
Alright.
barrel.
Yeah.
I will count that as because you're moving hindered, so that's double move. So that's 20 feet of your move action.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna move anymore.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take out my short bow
Mhm.
and shoot at the first one I see.
Sure. So your passive perception allows you to see past their stealth. So
Right.
yeah, you're good.
So first one, 18.
Yep.
6.
All right. So that gob takes a big amount of damage and just and he like
Bigly.
bigly
damage.
amount of damage.
Bigly amount of damage.
And he like goes boom right on his butt, and he's attempting to pull out the arrow, but you can see him. Don't tell the captain about this.
Who's the captain?
Yeah, and after
common
that,
or
I
goblin?
just
He says it in Goblin.
Oh, never mind. I didn't know that.
Oh, well, you know what? Common.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, I want you guys to hear it. All right.
and then I just look back at the both spellcasters on the cart, and I'm just saying, you can stay back. Just, hit him from a distance.
All right.
And I give my last 10 feet of movement to move closer.
Okay. All right. It's your turn.
Can I see them?
Oh, yeah.
Do another vicious.
Well, perception check. What's your passive perception? It would be 13, right there on the bottom left.
13.
Yeah, that sees past their stealth. They rolled poorly for stealth.
All right. Can I do another one?
Poorly.
Another vicious mockery.
Another vicious mockery. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do another vicious. Do you want to hit the one that he hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right, I marked
So
it for
he's
you.
gonna do a wisdom saving
There's an
throw.
arrow pointing to it right there.
Right.
15. 15 passes, right?
For
Yeah.
what?
So for vicious mockery, I have to pass
yeah.
your
Yeah,
spell
it
save.
does.
So I pass. So he takes no damage.
He took it like a champ.
He didn't even hear your insult. He didn't even hear it. Okay,
That
so
would've been a good one,
he's
too.
still alive. The problem was he's sort of hiding, so psychically you were having a hard time
Psychic
getting
barriers.
to him. You're like, oh, Jean Grey, I can't get to you.
Stupid goblin.
I gotta shave my head. And it is now Althea's turn.
Get him.
So let's see. I want to cast a ray of frost.
Okay.
Um,
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And it's a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Passive perception. What's your perception check?
Perception.
Is it like a +2?
Perception. It's probably +2.
What's your wisdom?
Perception is +2. My wisdom.
So her passive perception
11.
is above 12. Their stealth was 12.
Got it.
So stealthy.
Yeah, I know. Like, you're a goblin. You're like, the best thing you have is stealth. And guess what? Yeah. So you can see him. Why don't you Ray of Frost him in the face?
Okay, for that, I need
an
to
attack,
roll the d20 to see how well I did it.
Yep. Spell attack.
11. Plus what modifier?
charisma modifier?
Charisma. Modifier +4.
So +6.
Because the proficiency and the charisma modifier is +6, which makes that a 17. 17 hits. Please roll the damage.
Okay, and I roll a
Frosty.
2d8?
1d8.
1d8, yeah, my bad.
Oh my god. 2d8.
That's after level 5, I think. Let's see.
And their speed is reduced 10 feet.
I love that cantrips scale. Like in other games, like the cantrips do not scale. They don't get stronger as you level up. They just kind of stay.
Should I
that
just
way.
roll 2d4 then, or no?
No. It's
This
got to
is
be
my
a D8.
8?
Yeah.
That's the diamond
Okay.
is the 8.
Diamond.
Yeah.
3,
3 points of damage.
just 3. Okay.
And then
But their speed is reduced 10.
and you hit the one that he hit, right? Okay. So he
to win.
just dead.
Oh, nice.
He
Yay.
D-E-D.
All right.
Another
Great job so far, you guys.
Yeah.
E-D-E-D. Okay.
I
So
give you the thumb. Thumbs up.
thumbs way up.
Yeah.
And Audrin.
All right. How quickly or how far can I move to hack
So
one?
you can move 30 feet. And so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, you could even jump.
But one of them,
onto
that
the
front
wagon.
one is dead, right?
Oh,
Just
yeah,
knock
he
him down.
did.
Well, why don't we just lay on the range? Can I see the other ones?
Both of them, well, one of them, the back one, he's only kind of, he's like leaning out towards the back of the flipped carriage. So you could see him. The other one is actually behind the carriage. So you would have to cross the road to get sight of him.
Okay. So I can't go forward and maybe get an angle because they're kind of on this side, huh? All right, let me cross the road. Let's do it.
Okay.
I haven't been
that
hit.
way he doesn't have half cover now.
And so now I shoot him.
Yeah, I was saying that they didn't have half cover, but that would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That angle.
12 to 6, 18.
18 to hit, 18 hits.
Plus 4 is 8.
All right.
Murder town.
That's
All
good.
right.
I like that one.
Shot in the face.
In the face.
Well, right through the mouth. Into the back of the head.
Nice.
Done.
I say,
So another one down.
drop your weapons
Oh.
and come out here.
So you send it. You want to give me an intimidation check?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll let you do that for free.
12 plus intimidation 3, so 15.
15 intimidation. Is he intimidated? Okay, don't hurt me. And it's the goblin's turn. So he comes out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he stops right there. Don't hurt me.
Has he got any weapons in his hands?
Yes, he's got a scimitar in his hand and a short bow in the other hand.
But not an arrow in one and a bow in the other.
No.
Oh, okay.
He's a little confused.
This was very subtle.
I say, drop it! Drop him! Drop him! I got my hand crossed.
Drop what? Drop what?
Both, everything. Drop it all.
I gotta.
Your weapons.
Drop your
Okay.
weapons.
He drops his weapons and then he drops his trousers.
Oh God.
That's everything. That's everything.
All right.
That's everything.
Well, he's not going to run away if his trousers are dropped, so that's not a terrible thing.
Shoot an arrow in
I go-
his legs at the trousers. So
I go, ladies,
So
tie him up.
You pin his trousers to
I
the
pin his
floor.
trousers to the floor.
Why do
I'll
we
let
have
it
to
happen.
tie him up? He's exposed. You're a guy. Go
And
do
it's
it.
no big surprise. All right. So you guys grab that goblin,
Grab the goblin,
the naked goblin.
naked little goblin,
All right.
and tie him up.
You made him feel violated.
Good.
We didn't
Good.
ask him to drop his pants. He wanted to do that.
I think
That's
that's
true. I think he was
understood. He's
looking
an
for an
idiot.
excuse.
Good point. He's an idiot. So are we at the tavern though?
So mean.
The
We're
tavern's
like
there,
right
right?
in front.
The tavern's like within 15 feet.
All right.
It's like with eye level, like the eye range. You
Eye
can
level.
it's eye level with you.
The tavern's this tall.
No, you could literally throw a rock at it.
All right. I'm not gonna throw a rock, but I'll
I'm
keep
tempted, but I won't do it.
Yeah, I'll keep my bow out. Keep my
That
bow
with
out
that cool
trained.
rock I found, you know.
The cool rock has a face on it.
Yeah.
I'll keep my bow
drew it
trained
on.
on the entrance of the tavern, and I'll let the charismatic people deal with the.
Okay.
the
So
problem.
this goblin has a chef's hat on.
All right. So what do we want to ask him? Like,
I say, how many of you are there?
How many? How many what?
How many of your friends you got around here?
Well, there's the captain.
cap him.
There's the captain.
I'm gonna cap him.
There's
Captain,
500
captain.
buddies.
500?
are those
Five.
five?
Oh,
Are
five
those,
other.
are those buggy bears or are those goblins?
Well, captain's a buggy.
And the 5 are goblins.
Yeah, my brothers and
Okay.
sisters.
Okay.
In the tavern?
Yeah.
Are you the chef?
What? Because of this hat?
Yeah. Are you just dressing up, or do you act as the chef?
I'm the Gajmerdecker. He says something in Goblin.
All right. We got someone who speaks goblin, don't we?
Give me 10 minutes.
So what you do is you play
Yeah.
like a solo thing, and he's like, "That's a good song. That's a good song," and he's speaking it in Goblin.
Okay.
And 10 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Distracted him. All right. What did he say?
He said in Goblin, he said he's the beheader and skinner.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What? Am I able to speak back Goblin back to them or just
Yes.
comment? Okay.
Yes.
So I tell him in Goblin, I go, what exactly do you behead and skin?
Well, all the forearms, which
Oh.
you know, the forearms is any humanoid,
Okay.
Oh.
any humanoid.
So
What,
you
the
guys eat
forearms
people
because we
that
have long arms?
Well, because it's the limbs, the long limbs.
Oh.
Yeah, all other like goblins and stuff like that, they all have shorter limbs. So like anything they call forearms are
humanoids?
humanoids.
Or things with 4 actual arms.
Yeah, but not like legs.
To them. Let's see. All right, so we got a Captain Bugbear, and we got
How did he
5
understand that? I never.
5 other goblins. I go, what are you guys doing out here taking over a tavern?
The captain told us we had to.
Where are you coming from?
Well, we come from the caves. You know, the cave systems.
Where? Like, you know.
Well, I don't know what you mean. That way, he points to the north east or whatever eats
They
soggy
come from a
waffles.
region or
Oh, all
something.
right, northwest. He points to the northwest, kind of in that direction. You know that that Tides Raw is like north, but a little east. So he's pointing sort of in an opposite direction. And he says, "Yeah, me and my brothers and sisters, we live there. And the captain got us all and told us we had to do stuff.
Who does
What
Captain
do you-
work for?
Captain got a white thing.
Okay.
Captain got a white thing and said, we get to go over there.
All right, letter, I guess. All right.
We should talk to the captain.
I ask him what they do inside the tavern.
Well, we do with the tavern.
So you have tavern for other goblins? What is?
No, we are the tavern now.
Oh,
yeah,
so
they're
they're
playing
playing house.
Yeah, they're playing house.
Halfway house.
Why do you guys keep taking things from travelers?
Well, the captain says they're valuable.
And who are you selling them to?
Is that what he's paying you with?
No, no. What do you? No, we get fed.
No.
We get food.
Why are
No,
you? Why are you taking
he says
the
they're all
valuable?
valuable. He says, Captain Garf says, right there. He says, well, if they use it all the time,
Oh,
must be worth something.
that's cute. Okay.
I'm just gonna scratch out this
Yeah.
whole. Just
All right.
You thought it was a grand mystery.
I did. All right. Well,
It wasn't.
Okay, well, bless your hearts, all of you. Not you guys, but all of them in the tavern. Let's burn it down.
yeah.
So why exactly did? Why do you stop people from going up north?
Well, the captain said that was on the letter.
To just stop people from going up north?
Yeah. And
All
that
the four
we-
arms?
All,
I tell that and go. I say that
all
word for
four
goblins.
arms. No, come this way. No, come this way.
Okay.
All right, we need.
I like-
And then
We
we
prove
take all of it,
evidence.
and then we send it over there. But the captain keeps a little something. He keeps the good stuff.
The
What's the
brooms and
good
the
stuff?
ropes. Oh wait, I don't speak
Before
Goblin.
this goblin gets too.
Well, now he's kind of shifting
back
in
and
and out
forth
of
in
goblin and
common.
common.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the good stuff?
Like the stuff they use all the time.
Yeah, the ropes
A
and
broom, a
brooms.
belt, 60 feet of rope. Two pins,
Before
and a
this
wheel.
goblin becomes too adorable, I pick him up by the scruff of his neck.
I know, we
and I
should-
bring him over to the dead body and I say, "What is this? Who did this?"
He fell.
Why did he
hurting the
fall?
goblin.
Did somebody do? I mean,
He's
we gotta,
resourceful.
we gotta kill him or something.
I'm not sure an arrow in his butt.
Yeah, you pretty
You
much
guys are
gonna
cruel.
kill him in one arrow shot.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Anyway,
maybe
He
not.
helped us.
Did you guys hurt that person?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. It wasn't me. It was them on the other side.
Okay. Well,
It was them on the inside.
I'm gonna inspect the dead body. You guys should probably kill the goblin.
Do you guys have any remorse? I don't.
I mean, I feel bad for him because he's adorable, but like they all are when you kill all their friends and
I
then
know, and
capture
some of
them.
the
I grab him.
Wait, how many are left in the tavern?
There's the captain, and then there's the rest of us.
Does the captain ever let you take people in without wanting to eat them?
I don't know.
Can you convince your other goblin friends to come outside?
Maybe if there wasn't an arrow in my butt, maybe.
Why you guys don't shoot things that talk?
I
Good
can
point.
just, if we pull the arrow out, please.
All right,
How,
let's pull it
how
out.
are we gonna know you're gonna keep your promise?
I don't know what to tell you, lady.
He's probably gonna warn them. We just
I
have
know,
to
that's
go
why-
in and barge
you know what we
in.
should do
Call
is
him.
we should
No, I shake him. I'll
put him
call
in a
him.
crate.
Start screaming.
No,
Call
we
him.
gotta inspect the carriage they're pulling at and the dead body.
Yeah, but
and
I say we
then-
take this goblin, we nail him in a crate, come back to him later.
Make call him. That's what I'm like. Call him outside.
Yeah.
You
Call
wanna-
the goblin
you wanna have
friends
him Call the
outside.
goblins outside. And
Outside.
we ambush them.
Not the captain. Just the goblins.
after
sense.
the carriage and body inspection.
Can we, well, who's the sneakiest? You want to like look in the window of the...
I heard you had a grappling hook.
I do have a grappling hook.
Can I borrow that?
There is 2 floors.
I'll look through one of the windows though. Yeah, sure. Why not? If I can.
Oh yeah, you want to do like
Did he
perception
really
check?
put him in the crate? 'Cause we
Oh,
probably
we're gonna
stuffed him
put
in the
this.
crate.
We're gonna
All right,
definitely
you
put
nail
these
him in
goblins
the crate. You put that
right.
extra
I sit on the
carriage
crate.
wheel. Yeah, you sit on the crate.
Okay. So and then, I mean, there's like empty crates and like you can kind of makeshift a crate like easy. When you look through, you see what looks to be like little goblinoids, kind of doing the mundane tasks
Yeah,
that would be
vacuuming.
Yeah, they're
dishes.
playing house.
They're cleaning. They're
You guys should just
cleaning.
let him have it.
I'd say this is cute,
One of
but I'm
them
gonna
is
kill them.
dusting.
Yeah. If they weren't killing all the people coming.
They haven't been killing all the people.
Yeah, but
They've been running
they've
away.
killed
They've at
horses.
least skinned one person.
Yeah,
And
because
beheaded
he's in
somebody.
charge of
Goblins.
beheading and
They eat
skinning.
people.
Well, what did you find by investigating the body?
That's a great question.
You guys forget I'm a tiefling here.
It's a fucking 4, so nothing. Perception plus
Wait, what's your
2.
passive? Perception.
Your passive is what Well,
I don't know how to
Alas.
figure that out.
Passive?
What are we talking about?
Well,
12.
Where do you see this?
it's just doing the math.
It's just doing the math.
It's the 2 plus 10 for passive.
We'll explain it in
Yeah.
between stuff.
Okay.
All right. I don't want to like go and explain
It
everything.
gets complicated.
Passive
Yeah.
perception.
Well, it's easier than you think. All
it's
it
just
is
10 plus your perception
so
skill.
it's it's 10 plus whatever the perception is. So if that's higher than whatever you roll, I usually take that. So with the 12, you could tell that this guy has got maybe a couple of silver coins in his pocket.
Thank you.
He's got about 32 silver coins in his pocket.
Thank you.
And he's wearing like commoner's clothes.
Can we tell how he was killed?
Looks like blunt force to the head. And
Like from
Yeah,
a
I've
fall
actually
or
tripped.
from like a
from a
club?
club.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
He fell, not close.
Does he have any?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
So now we all
He's
are-
not a halfling with black hair and glasses,
Nope.
and he doesn't look like he's wearing the rest of a chef uniform.
Nope.
Well, is there any other bodies around
Nope.
this area?
What's in the
Jesus.
carriage? Also, we're all 8 silver richer.
Nice.
There's nothing else in the carriage. Nothing else is in the carriage. Not
Alright
that you
then.
can see.
All right then. And so he saw them all playing house, and now are you gonna grappling hook to the roof?
I think I'm gonna try
Or-
to. How many did I count when I saw?
Oh, the goblins?
Yeah.
You were able to see 4.
4, so that's missing 1 goblin and a bugbear.
And a bugbear.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try and throw the grappling hook up to the roof.
Okay. So so just give me some dexterity stuff and then
Dexterity
or whatever
stuff.
it is.
A ridiculous number, 24.
All right.
For acrobatics?
You throw it up there. You want to climb up or whatever? I'll just count it all. When you get up to the top window, do you want to like
Yeah, what do I see?
peek?
Yeah. Just before I try and get in there.
You see a bugbear and a goblin
Oh no.
right in front of you across the window, and then
But they're not looking at me. Oh, they're looking at me.
You just climbed up. You're staring right at them.
I was hoping they were
They
doing
can
something.
see your head.
Oh.
What are
They're
they
not
like-
expecting to see. And literally, they're stuffing brooms and shovels into this treasure chest.
Oh my God,
That's
yes.
sitting up there, and they go,
Oh,
"It's the four-legs!"
our plan
the
failed because he saw you.
forearms.
Good job.
Oh, it's the
all
it's
the
the
windows.
forearms.
I yell out,
Plan
pickle
failed.
juice,
Yodo.
and I try and jump off
Oh.
and break through the window.
Oh.
Oh yes, nice.
And that's where we're gonna end it.
Oh no!
Right there. Right there. We'll see you guys in episode 4 when we find out if he kicks him in the
Sorry,
face or
Goblin,
not.
don't need you no more.
That's it.